Ladies,
Hey
be
guys, I just
careful
felt
in this
the
dating
need to
world.
come on here and to legitimately talk about something that I feel like is becoming very normal and it shouldn't be a normality in Trinidad. We need to protect our women, protect our Caribbean women, and so far for the year, my mom has the fire stick and she loves Ian Allen, and every day I'm hearing Trinidadian news, bump American news. I don't even hear none of that. All I hear about Ian Allen and what going here in Trinidad, what going on in Trinidad, and it's sad because every time you turn around, every week or every couple of days, is always this girl going missing. That um, this one show up in a body bag. The latest one is that the man went and borrowed a suitcase, chop up the girl, put her in plastic, put her body in the suitcase, and dump her by like a grass area with water and her body solution. And it's just like every time you turn around, there's always something going on in not even Trinidad but all over the world. Protect women all over the world. This is so sad that this beautiful island is being plagued by brutal killings, brutal acts against people, not only women, because the next a man done got shot up in his face and this figure, but whatever. We need to do better as a country. We need to do better as the world. We need to protect women from men or anyone out there who does not have their best interests at heart. And I know that people could be like, oh, they never start off that way. Yeah, they never start off that way because it goes small. Like sometimes it'll start with a tap, then a slap, then a boof, then a kick, then they're using knife, then they're using belt, then they're using whatever instrument they want. Like people who have behavioral who act this way, they don't start off small. They be love bombing you, they be narcissistic, they be over here, yes girl, you the only one for me, da 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 da. And then when you turn around, they turn around and then you be like, what the hell? And sometimes the females do not leave. You got to leave. When a person show you who they are, believe them. I understand that totally and wholeheartedly. When a man show you who they are, please believe. But I'm glad that Trinidad is seeing that this is becoming alarming and coming out of the way, that they are doing like a call to action. We need to do something. Whatever we have in place is not working. We cannot be just having the police there when things happen. We need to might need to do like, let's go into different communities. Let's talk about, abuse. Let's talk about spousal abuse. Let's talk about different sexual acts and different, sexual abuses out there, to let it be knowledgeable that there is somewhere that you could go. There is therapists, there's therapy, there's different, programs. These women need to know that there's an outlet, because a lot of people suffer in silence and you would never know that they man beating them behind closed doors. Beaten. Because they just, people think it's like everything is like, oh, I'm shameful. People gonna talk about me. So what? I'd rather people talk about you and you living than people ain't talking about you and you dead somewhere at the hands of someone who used to love on you, someone who you thought that you could be your 100% with, and then they turn around and do your what? And do the what? So big up to Trinidad, to seeing that this is an issue, because crime is an issue everywhere, but crime against women is very sad. Because I feel like men, y'all are physically, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have more sturdiness to all you than we. When you go into a fight and ball up at a woman and hit a woman, it take a really low type of man to beat a woman. To beat a woman. And I remember one time my mother told me, sorry, I ain't gonna say things. She told me the guy that she was dating, she had asked her, well, why do you hit your baby mother and you don't hit me? And he said to her that the first time I did it, she never stopped me. And I remember hearing that growing up, and even now, if you ask my mom about the situation, she will let you know that's what he said to her. And she said, well, baby, I wasn't gonna be his Friday bubbly and nobody poppy show. So Kobe was a little hellraiser. And I feel like the Hellraiser has, raised me. I'm not taking lash. I'm not taking licks, because I got a lot of cousins and uncles out there who don't play about me. And my father ain't never hit me. So what happened? But anyways, Women, we definitely have to be careful out here in the dating world, even if in Trinidad, but outside of Trinidad. Be careful about who you align yourself with, because sometimes that alignment could be to your detriment. Beware and be careful, ladies.